Welcome back, guys. I want to talk about the 5 things that I love about my 2005 Sportster Roadster with the Hammer 1275 kit and a bunch of other mods. So we'll get to some of that stuff. So the number 5 thing that I like, okay, is the suspension modifications that I've done. So there's nothing fancy here, but I've done a progressive suspension cartridge front fork kit with a custom weight oil. I actually mixed up my own 12.5 weight, which I found worked the best. I also added a little bit of a preload spacer so that this thing is dialed. For my weight, this front end sits right where I want it. And then I've got Pro 1 Performance triple trees that are awesome looking and are stiffer, so that makes it handle better. Just a cheapo front fork brace. I don't love the way it looks, but it theoretically does the job, which is good. And then out back, I've just got kind of old-fashioned, a little bit upgraded progressive 412 13.5 inch rear springs on it. So being a Roadster model and having those mods, this thing handles really well. I could upgrade the rear suspension, make it handle a lot better, and I probably will someday, but honestly it does so well as is. I just haven't been motivated to spend $1,000 on remote reservoirs, as cool as they would look. But yeah, I love the rear or the suspension setup on this bike. It's comfortable, it's smooth, it still handles well. I mean, I've taken this on the tail of the Dragon, and there's a bunch of curvy roads around here in upstate New York. You know, there's never been a handling issue with this bike, which I really, really love. So that's my number 5. Number 4, I would say, is the, I'm going to kind of group 2 in here, but the intake and the exhaust, and I'm going to, like, the breathing of the bike. And I say that because you can actually hear this intake, and it's just a Hammer Performance Crush intake, nothing too fancy, just a thick filter. But you can hear that intake and the carb like sucking and making cool intake noises. It's a Mikuni HSR 42 carb, so the whole intake track just sounds like hot rodded and cool and awesome. And then the exhaust, obviously being a 2-into-1 and just being a higher performance exhaust, just has a good rumble to it. And it really has an awesome tone. It's not super, super loud, but it's got a nice bark to it, which I really like. And it just, the dynamic of the intake sounds and the exhaust sounds really give this Harley, in my opinion, a different feel than a lot of other Harleys I've ridden, even a lot of other Sportsters. This has got like a very unique intake exhaust setup on it, which I think is cool. Maybe not unique, somebody else has done it, but just, it's different than what a lot of bikes tend to have. The number 3 thing that I like, okay, is the kind of like overall styling of this motorcycle. So I'm not a big like cosmetic guy. I mean, I like things clean and looking nice, but I'm not like into the flashiest new designs and stuff like that. But to me, this is just the most timeless look you could possibly have. It's like simple saddlebags, simple chrome and black. You really can't go wrong with that. I'm not really a black guy. I really like red and maroons, but for a Harley, there's just something about the black. I love this tank decal personally. I think it looks awesome. I really love the way the air cleaner looks. I like keeping things OEM plus. That's the way I like to say it. So the same as stock, but just a little bit better, right? I think that that's a good way to keep something so that it's a timeless look. Whereas if you go to a really heavily modified in style thing, something that's in vogue at the time, you're going to wind up with something that looks really dated in 5 years' time, which is not great, right? The number 2 thing that I would say I like the most is the tires. So a lot of people don't think too much about tires, but these are the Michelin Commander 3s. I've been running Commander 2s and now Commander 3s since I've owned the bike, basically. And I absolutely positively love them. I'm not saying there's not other good tires out there, but to be honest, kind of dumb things I've done here and there on these tires and never once remotely lost traction. Even just like cars pulling out in front of you, stuff like that, you grab a fistful of front brake, these things are locked on the road. In the rain, if you wanted to, and I know this because I've just tried it enough to see, you can wheelie this bike effortlessly in the rain. That's how freaking grippy these tires are. They are incredible. They are expensive, they don't last super, super long, but the traction is unparalleled in my opinion for the class of tire, and I just really, really love them. And I'm going to sneak a little bonus one in here. We're not going to get to number 1 yet. Maybe it's kind of back in the other section, but this is all custom powder coat, black. And a guy right here in my town that does them. Great job. Mike Wood at Capital Region Customs. I'm going to give him a shout out because he's always been really good to me. But black, and then this is like a kind of a chrome look-alike gray. And I just think that it made that engine look so good. The Roadster stock, the entire engine is this light gray color, and it looks okay, but it just doesn't look as good as the black. I did all the stainless hardware, and it really just looks so professional, for lack of a better term, to me, and classy. I guess that's how I would describe it. I'm going to deviate a little bit more here before I get to number one. Sliders, I think they look cool. They're very functional. These act as highway pegs. It's also very nice. And number one, the most important part, let's just be honest, is the Hammer 1275 kit. So what I did, pretty simple. It's not super crazy power, like 100 wheel per their dyno numbers. They would say it's about. I've never had a dyno, maybe it's high 90s, whatever. But hiding under here are just reworked heads. They're not even really made. They're not even bigger valves or anything. They just kind of cleaned them up a little bit because they were old. The bike's old. And then I've got the high compression pistons, the 1275 kit, so it's a little bit bigger cylinder bores. And then I've got the Impact 560 cams hiding back here. I mentioned the carburetor earlier, and that whole combination results in a lot of great noises, a lot of nice idle sounds, and all that kind of stuff. I am not taking the bike today, unfortunately, because it's raining out. But, we'll give it a start for you. I wasn't going to start it, but you know what? What would a Harley video be without hearing the thing run for at least a minute? Not going to let that run forever because it's early and I'm not riding it, but I just wanted to let you guys hear it a little bit. So anyways, those are the 5 things that I like about my Harley Sportster. And I think if you got one and modified it similarly, you'd like it too. So let me know in the comments what you like about your motorcycle. Tell me how much you hate Harleys. Tell me how much you love Harleys. Tell me how much you love your specific bike or hate your specific bike. So anyways, as always, thanks for watching. God bless America, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.